It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown, and somebody keep telling me, girl, don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, can you help me, please? But he winds up knocking me back down, knocking me down on my knees. Yeah. There's been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Yes, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Woo!
Yes, it will. As we embark on a soul-stirring journey to honor the timeless legacy of a man who etched his dreams on the pages of history, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Y'all, today, tomorrow, and every day, we gather not just to remember, but to feel the pulse of a heart that beat with a relentless passion for justice and equality. Dr. King, a luminary of love and courage, didn't just speak of dreams, he breathed life into them. As we tread the path that he forged, let us immerse ourselves in the depth of his sacrifices. Picture the nights when he stood in the face of hatred, courageously championing a dream that would set us all free. The shackles of injustice couldn't confine him, for his spirit soared beyond the barriers of bigotry. In the crucible of adversity, Dr. King faced the fires of hatred, enduring not only for himself, but for an entire generation. The lashes of violence, the cold confines of prison walls, each sacrifice etched a chapter in the annals of our struggle. Y'all, today we remember the tears he shed, the pain he felt, and the hope that never wavered in the darkest hour. Dr. King's vision wasn't just a dream. It was a lifeline thrown across time, connecting us to a future he envisioned. In this moment, we implore the Black community to stand united, a living tribute to the dreams he dared to dream. Dr. King's legacy is a call to arms, a call to march hand in hand towards a future where the echoes of his speeches are drowned out by the symphony of unity. So let our celebration be more than just words, more than just parties, more than barbecues. Let it be an emotional pilgrimage. Let us carry the torch of Dr. King's undying spirit, lighting the path towards a world where love triumphs over hate and the dream lives on in every heartbeat. And with that, let's get this show started! Come on, y'all. Let's get it started! Come on now. Hey, how y'all doing?
Today, how are
you?
you?
Great. I am fantastic.
Good,
Listen,
good.
everybody, hello and welcome. We thank you so much for joining us here on the Camarosa soundstage.
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment and talk to my band. Y'all know For the Culture over here, we got John on drums and our music director, Chris Baptiste.
How y'all doing?
Chris, we're celebrating. We're kicking off the weekend for
early.
MLK.
Yeah, we are.
It's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Can you tell me and our audience, what does Dr. King mean to you and his legacy?
Well, I'm going to start off with the fact, I'm going to come back to where you said that Dr. King, we should celebrate in more ways than just a party, just a barbecue,
Correct.
just a day off from work. But I mean, it's really about a lot more than that. What it means to me personally is that it takes me back, way back in the day to the 80s.
The 80s?
Yeah,
Ooh, that
way
is
back in the
day.
80s. It's just growing up and learning about him in school and elementary and at home where
Yes.
it matters the most so we can get the real truth out. I was just really taken back and just thinking like we didn't have to be here. We're a living testament to what his work was all about, what he went through for so many of us, and that we do owe so much respect to those who came before us.
Yes, we do.
And it reminds me of a little song we used to sing in my elementary class.
Elementary?
We used to like, Dr. King, Dr. King, Dr. King was the civil rights leader. Dr. King, Dr. King, he had a dream.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I love that. Y'all better give it
Yeah,
up
we
for
sing that in
Chris.
school.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we
I
sing
never
that.
got that song in school.
I don't know what school you went to though.
Polk County. Don't play with it. Don't start. Listen, that's beautiful. What about you, John? Dr. King.
Yeah, Dr. King was just such a great man, just
Yes.
a pioneer.
Yes.
He inspired so many people, let
Yes.
the world know, let the country know that it was not okay to have a people segregated.
Separate, correct.
Like, yeah. So,
Because there was never no equal. We were
yeah.
separate, but we certainly were not
Oh, yeah.
equal at all.
Yeah, but just such a great man, and yeah, he led the way.
He led the way. He opened up so many doors for us all. And it's up to us to continue to carry that torch and make sure that everything that he worked for, and not just him alone. When I say he, y'all know he walked with so many amazing people, including, you know,
Let him
no,
know.
I love to say
Let
it,
him
y'all,
know.
because we're so proud of him.
Yeah.
My late great cousin, John Lewis, walked with the great Dr. King. And let me tell you something, the stories that I heard at family reunions, every year he would share with us the importance of us being united as a people. And I want you all to know, regardless of what's going on, only we can make that work. And it's by making our hearts postured in the right way. We have to posture our hearts in the right way to be able to follow what he was doing, because he was nonviolent.
Nonviolence, so important.
He was a pastor, y'all. So he believed in love.
Yes, he
believed
did.
in God. He believed in all of those things. So we need to make sure that we are aligned with that, because when you talk about a great man, You have to look at the character of a man like Dr. King to be able to model someone that great. And listen, we are all perfectly imperfect. I'm not asking you to do anything that I'm not trying to do myself. And that's wake up every day and just try to be a better person, be a better neighbor, be a better friend, be a better mom, be a better host to you. Just be a better everything, because so many people have died for us to be able to stand in the places that we stand in, and we should never take that for granted. And for those who are alive, fighting for us every day as we are fighting for ourselves, we need to be sure that we are doing our part. Listen, we're going to take a short break, but we got two amazing guests here today. Don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right back for the culture. Y'all come on and get us out of here. Hey! Thank you so much, Harris. Just a little teleprompter. Ah. Oh, thank you, John. Huh? Oh. Let me clear my throat. Da, 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 da. Can I get a return real quick? Okay, don't worry. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm good. Okay, don't do it. Yep, y'all gonna have fun with me. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Welcome back to the Sisaundra Show, where we are continuing to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King. Y'all, as my late great cousin John Lewis would say, let's get into some good trouble. Joining me in some good trouble today is Carla and Tamar. Y'all come on out. Hey. Gorgeous.
How are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you.
So good to see you. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
It's so great to have y'all here. How you doing?
Good. We're excited to be here.
Make some noise for the king.
Okay,
Okay.
for the
I'm
king.
on 10 today.
Okay, you on 10. Okay.
Testify. Listen, so it's so great to have y'all, as I said. In what ways do y'all think systemic biases persist? And what steps can be taken to address them effectively? Y'all can talk to me right here.
I mean, that's a loaded question.
We jump in this thing because this is MLK weekend. We are jumping it off.
Right to it.
Okay. Can you run that question back again for me?
Yes,
please?
let me just run that back one more time.
Thank you.
The question is, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Did you get the question?
I got the question, but
Okay,
I want you to run it back, though.
Oh, okay.
Please,
So
I'm
please.
sorry.
I
I'm
need you to
slow.
mentally-
It's okay.
I'll be
It's
slow.
okay. I
All
just
that, yeah.
threw it at you.
Okay, thank you.
So
I'll
the
be
question is, in what ways do you think systemic biases persist, and what steps can be taken to address them effectively?
All right, Pass, it's on you.
Systemic.
It's on
Come
you.
on.
Me.
It's on you. What you got?
Systemic. So I feel like, there's a lot that comes with life of minority, the life of kind of how we live. And I feel like a lot of times people misplace, misjudge, think that we go through certain things, maybe even try to empathize with what you go through. But I feel like a lot of times, even my friends tell me, hey, you have a friend group behind you. You have people who are ready to support you, ready to make things happen. I understand that. I get that. It's nothing against y'all. But sometimes I just feel like some people haven't experienced life in the way that you have. You've gone through certain things.
Right.
You've experienced certain things. You've had to work through certain things that maybe some people haven't. That's not to say, hey, you need to go through what I go through. You need to
Right.
experience what I experience. It's just saying, hey, I'm here. I've been there. I've been down low. I've been down low and I've made it up high.
Come on now.
Well, then preach then. That's how you feel today?
With
I mean, what y'all had in the back rooms? Because I didn't get that juice.
real life.
You always got the truth.
I didn't get that juice
spiritual
today.
thing coming on down.
She led me here. So,
Right?
so
Got you.
I was
Got
feeling
you.
energy. But
Got
I
you.
love
what I'm also saying is that, some people just can't be there in the way that you want them to. You ever kind of talk to somebody, vented to somebody, gave them something, and they didn't give you back what you were expecting?
Correct.
It's not to think
They
anything less.
can't relate.
Right.
They just can't relate.
And some people just don't have the capacity.
To
I
relate.
think that's what we have to understand too. We assume that everybody can relate
understand
and will
and can feel,
understand the way. So that's
Right.
pretty
It's
And
nothing. It's
everybody
nothing against
can't
that person.
Empathize. Some of them can't even sympathize.
They don't.
Right?
They don't even know what that is.
It's very interesting.
Emotional, damn it.
That's what is going on.
It's
That's
the
what's
drops for
happening.
me.
So can y'all share a personal reflection, Carla? I'll
Okay.
start with you, on how you've seen Black history evolve throughout your own experiences.
Well, I'm going to always bring it back to MLK, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm a church baby. He was like a beacon of light. So it was just amazing to see how his life and his work has transcended times,
Yes.
right? Regardless of all the other stuff we want to talk about,
Yes.
there are Black preachers and churches who literally emulate or try to emulate
Yes.
what he created.
Yes.
I think that's amazing. I think
think it
it's
is,
absolutely
too.
amazing that people would even look at his work, try to be like it. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Even that is
Yes.
an amazing
That
concept.
says everything. That's
Oh,
what I was saying. Like,
yeah,
you
absolutely.
have to look at the character. We're trying to emulate him, but you have to look at the character of the man. And although he was perfectly imperfect as we are, the strive to be perfect is the journey.
Absolutely.
And that's where we come together united as a people, too. You
absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
That's
When
very,
we
very
try.
true.
Come on now.
What
We
about
try.
you? Come on. Don't y'all get us started. We're going to pull out the word up in here. Go ahead.
So we're about to start preaching. No, I love that, you look at, being from Philly, I see high schools named after him.
Yes.
Expressways, Boulevards. So I feel like, for somebody who we grew up learning about, for somebody who we watch movies about, for somebody who they, like you said, they tried to emulate. I think that's a great word. I love vocabulary.
I got the little
Appreciate that.
app on my phone or whatever.
So thank you.
I'll
for
be
that.
learning new words all the time.
So thank you for that.
I like him.
Thank you for
y'all.
that.
Okay, sorry.
But as somebody who we really just look at as an example, as if you go through, you're not in the Black community without knowing something about him in some capacity or some sort.
Absolutely.
I feel like, he was really that, as you said, beacon of light.
Yes.
A lot of people don't understand what a beacon is. A lot of people don't understand what it takes to be a beacon.
Go ahead and break it down.
You know what? I can join his church.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead. We talking.
Everybody can't be that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody really can't be that example. Everybody can't lead by example. Some people have to follow. They
But
were
you know
meant
what? I want to add on that if I can.
Go ahead.
I think we also as people need to understand that gifts come without repentance. Let me tell you where I'm going with that. There are superpowers that we have irregardless of our behaviors. I'm not making excuses.
True.
What I'm saying is that when somebody taps into their true superpower and who they are, it is that contagious. You want to emulate it. And I think we need to be more focused on or give grace, right? Because though you're gifted in this, you get what I'm saying? And it's attracted, I'm attracted to it and want to be like it. I need to give you a little grace because you really are still a human being.
Perfectly imperfect.
Perfect. I think
Yes.
that's good.
Yes.
I like
Good
the way
stuff.
I like
That
the way
came all the way
That
back
came through
around.
full circle.
Yes, very
Full
much
circle.
so.
I love
So
that.
are there specific moments in Black history, y'all, that resonate with you personally, like contributions to your view of its evolution? I'm gonna start. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know if this really is about Black history, but I am going to stick with the Montgomery Brawl.
Go ahead.
I just feel like we need to put that into the books,
Tell me a
okay?
little bit more.
Because this is my thing on the riverfront, right? It was unity.
Yes.
There were people that came together literally just because of the color of our skin. Literally, in the 2000s.
How do we make that contagious?
Right, and I'm not condoning the violence,
Right,
but I
no.
am condoning the fact that there is something in our souls
Yes.
that proves that we are united. And when we are like not being treated right, it's like an indignation to be like, I got you.
Yes.
Like for me, I know that's not really like Black history, but that was very current event Black history. Is,
No, that's
seriously,
very much so
because
Black history,
our
because-
children are going to remember that.
Yes.
And people are going to bring that up, and I just thought it was just amazing. I know that was a bit as far as stretch.
Well, let me
but
help you bring it in, because
please.
when you align Montgomery with what happened and then where all the slave ships or a lot of the
you.
slave ships came in, and that's where we were sold on that same
And then we
river.
beat
They
y'all
used
up.
to- I'm not playing with you.
I said it.
You knew where it
I
was
said
going.
it, not her,
You knew where
not
it was
you.
going.
I said
You
it.
knew where it
And
was
then we had beat y'all up. Sorry.
She knew where.
So,
Sorry, not sorry.
Through the punch.
Carla
Cancel
said,
me.
sorry, not sorry.
Sorry.
So,
Go
what
ahead.
about you, Tamar?
So I think let's go as basic as it is. We have a month. We have a Black History Month. There's a granted, it's the shortest.
And it's the shortest month.
We got a leap
It ain't
year.
even got 30 days in
Right.
it, y'all.
It's
but
one
go ahead.
extra day. We got a leap year this year, so
Come on,
we get
yeah.
the 29th. And people don't recognize that. We do get one extra day. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's true.
They gave us grace. It's still short. But I think that the fact that people want to recognize that it's not communicated in the best way. It's not taught as it should be. Some places it's not even taught. I live in Florida. They trying to eradicate all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the fact that people want in some way to preserve that, to talk about that, to recognize that. I told somebody the other day, I said, we're the hottest thing out. People want to be like us. They take the culture, they emulate us. They want to. We can go very basic
Deep.
here. We can go very deep into this.
Oh yeah.
That's in a lot of ways we're emulated, and to a lot of ways we're copied. Where you take what we have and then you try to kind of be a leader. But I said to be a leader, you have to follow.
Correct. And so you're following what we're presenting to you. How do you feel about, I think it was Morgan Freeman. Was it Morgan Freeman that said that we don't even want the whole month, like the month of February? Like, come on
said
now.
that.
Was that Morgan Freeman?
It might have been.
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that.
I haven't seen
Yes.
that one.
Come on.
I won't place nothing on him. And I'm uneducated if that was him, but I feel
Well,
like
I saw
know.
it. Well, just because it was on the internet. Don't
I was about to
mean
say
he
that.
said it.
Right.
I saw it
You
on
did
the
find
internet,
you did
y'all.
find it on the internet. That's fair enough. But I also feel like yes, I agree with him in some parts that it shouldn't just take a month. It shouldn't take a month that you want to highlight. Now you want to figure out what was going on, what was happening.
absolutely. We are
deserve
this country.
Oh, we deserve the whole year. 12
Absolutely.
months every day,
Absolutely.
365, 366 in this case. But
Facts.
I also think that you have to start somewhere.
True.
They
Yes.
put a month on us for a reason. There's not a White History Month. I don't think so.
Because do they get the other 11?
Right.
So next question. How?
Well, can I get a sound there?
How?
Yeah, you could have threw a punchline.
No, I'm just
Don't
asking.
That was a heavy hitter. That was
You
a heavy
asked,
hitter.
you shall
That was a heavy
receive.
hitter.
Come on, open heaven.
That was
But we have to be grateful, and the Bible says we have to count it all joy.
Absolutely.
So I
Yeah.
do try to apply that.
Yeah.
How has the way Black history is portrayed in education and media shaped your understanding of it? Y'all got 20 seconds to answer this question.
I mean, it's been shaped very. It's minimal. I got my
Yeah.
Black history and my understanding from my family.
Wow.
Not so much in education or actual, going to school or in school books. So it's been, you know what I mean. I had to get all the facts
From your family.
From my people.
And you
Yeah.
know what I love too? I'm starting to see churches take on critical race theory classes to teach them during the Sunday school time as
Absolutely.
well. I love that.
Come on.
Absolutely.
20 seconds. Talk to me, Tamar.
It's a shape that's still forming. Ooh. Like she said.
I like the way you talk.
Like the way
I'm just really
it's a-
Say it one more time.
I can't. It's a shape that's still forming. It's not a parallelogram. It's not a triangle. It's not it's not something that I can really put a name on. Like you said, you got to talk to people. You got to figure things out. You got to make things happen. Just because you put it in a book, that's what you recollected. That's what you had.
Correct.
That's not
Right.
necessarily
That's
what I
not
know.
Our
valid.
story,
You
correct.
talk to the family though, whoa, they give you a totally different perspective. So it's definitely something I'm still trying to put it together.
I feel you.
Come on.
Well, I sure appreciate y'all
Man.
sitting here and talking to me. That was some deep, good stuff.
It was.
Listen, we are definitely kicking off the MLK weekend. To all of our viewers, thank y'all so much for joining us.
Come on now.
Y'all be safe. We'll be back
We
here.
had a show today.
Come on. Yes,
we had a
did.
show today.
Yes,
Come
we
on.
did. Come on.
Y'all scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Because we got so much more entertainment for you right here, only on the Sisaundra Show, and that's only on Afro TV, Comcast Xfinity Channel 1623. But we are also currently streaming on now. Yeah, you like that? Hey. But y'all at home, don't put your remote down. Go ahead and put it down and stick around. We got plenty more great entertainment for you right here, only on Afro TV.
Do I have to have a lot of hair? Is lasering like a thing like waxing, or is it a lot of sessions at first so that you no longer have to do it?
8 to 10 sessions.
So that you no
Once a
longer
month.
have to do it?
Yeah. You might need touch-ups years down the line though.
So dedicate
there we go.
8 to 10 once a month, so a whole year.
Yeah.
So that I
But
don't
you
have
start
to do
seeing
it.
results after your second session.
What was okay? So I have a problem with ingrown hairs and discoloration.
That will take 3 months.
What?
Oh shit. Where's Shantae? For you to start seeing a decrease in your ingrown hairs and then your discoloration. Because I used to have strawberry skin and it went away after 3 months.
Let me see.
Well, it's back because I stopped my sessions. I stopped at 4 sessions. Yeah, go ahead.
I can feel you.
Not